of Mrs. Packnell's Phonics. This is for my group 1 in my class. So this is beginning phase 2, and for those that have already done phase 2, it's a way of getting really used to using the sounds that you've learnt, writing them again, and having a good go at really hearing the sounds and what to do with them in order to read and write them. So let's start off today with looking at the flashcards for the sounds we've learnt already. I have my cursive ones back with me today. So here is the first sound we learnt. This one is S. And we've also learnt this one. This is T, T, T. So don't forget your action as well, looking at that tennis ball. And this one is A, A. So your ants on your arm, okay? So we have our 3 sounds there that we've learned already. I want to introduce you to a new sound today. Today's sound is going to be this one. This one is P, P. Can you say at home, P, P? I'll just come a little closer to the camera so you can see how I'm making the sound. So if you watch my lips, P, P. So that's our P sound today, okay? Right, we are going to have a go at writing it in a moment, but I also want to tell you the story so you know what action to do for our new sound. So let's go through my big giant book. Here we are. We have our picture and our story. So you can see up here that we have a non-cursive P, which is how it will look in your reading books. This is a capital P, a nice easy one. It looks just the same, but it sits up higher. So when you start to write on lines, it will sit on the line rather than dip its tail in the water like the small one does, okay? So that's the only difference between a capital and a non-cursive P, really quite the same. So let's read the story. It looks like lots of fun in the story. It says, it is the boy's birthday. His mother has made a cake in the shape of a pink party pig. She has decorated it with 5 trick candles that relight when they're blown out. He puts the candles out, making a P, P, P sound. But when they light up again, he has to blow them out once more. So the action that you have to do is to pretend to puff out candles and say P, P, P. So your finger, whoops, becomes the candle, and you have to make the P, P, P sound onto your finger. And as you do it, you'll probably feel a little bit of air from your mouth as you say it properly. P, P, P. Okay, so that's a simple action for P. Just putting a little candle up to your mouth and making the P sound. Right, we're going to have a go at writing P. Okay, so you can take your magic finger first of all, and you would whoosh up as we do with all cursive letters. Go down, go back up again, round at the top. And then we finish by tickling the belly a little bit there. You can see the cursive whoosh to finish it just here like this, okay? So you whoosh up, you go down, you go up again, round, and tickle the belly a little to finish, okay? So that is the P. Let's have a go writing it on our boards right now. So if you've got some paper there, fabulous. If you have a board, marvellous as well. As with every cursive letter, we start here and we whoosh up, okay? But then we come down, we come even lower than our cursive whoosh. We go back up to the top and go round and tickle the belly to finish. And that is the cursive P. Let's do it again. Rub that one off so we have some room. So we whoosh up. We come down lower than our cursive whoosh. Back up to the top, round and tickle the belly to finish. And that is our cursive P. One more time because it's a little tricky, this one. Okay, so start here and whoosh up. Go down low, lower than your cursive whoosh where you started. Back up, round and tickle the belly to finish. And that is your cursive P. Keep practicing. It's not one of the easier ones, so don't worry if you're struggling at first. But by all means, pause the video and and have a go at doing it lots of times before we move on at this point. So you become really good at it. So when we revisit it again over the next few days, you'll really know how to form it on your card there, on your paper. Okay, so we've done our P. I want to revisit writing one of the sounds we've learnt already. Can we have a go at revisiting an A? Okay, so I'll show you an A in case you've forgotten. There's an A. Don't forget to do your cursive whoosh to start. Curve round at the top, curve round and go up the side, down and flick. I'll do it with you now. So, pause the video if you think you know how to do it without watching me do it. That would be fantastic. But if not, I'm going to do it with you now. Start here at the bottom and whoosh up and start to curve. You can see me there. Curve back round the other way and up the side, down and a flick to finish. There is your cursive A. One more time, I'm going to do it up here. Start at the bottom, whoosh up and curve. The light on it there. Come back round and curve round this way. Down the side, flick to finish. Okay, that's your cursive A. Well done if you've done that one brilliantly. If you really fab at it, just do it lots of times. Cover your board so you get really, really good at it. Then we're going to practice our S. So this was our, not that one. Oh, can't pick it up. This one was our S, our very first sound that we learnt. Let's have a go at revisiting S. Start at the bottom like we do with all cursive letters. And we're going to whoosh up and curve round like we were just doing with our A. But then we're going to curve back and make our path go this way, but then curve back the other way and then tickle the belly to finish. And that's our cursive S. One more time. So we're starting at the bottom and whooshing up and curving round, curving back this way, but then changing your mind and curving the other way and tickling the belly to finish. Let's get rid of that line, that shouldn't be there. And that's our cursive S. So well done if you've had a good go at writing that. Okay, now I want to have a little look at what is in my P pot, so I can really hear the P sound at the beginning of different words. So in my P pot, here it is, my P pot, I have got a pig. Can you really hear? You say pig, can you hear at the beginning, not at the end, the first sound that comes out of your mouth? Pig is that P sound. So P for pig. I have paint. Can you hear that P sound as you say paint? And I also have, oh, this looks tasty, pizza. You say pizza. Can you hear that P sound at the beginning of pizza? And I also have a pumpkin. Pumpkin. You can really hear P, pumpkin at the beginning. And I think I'll also show you my pan. Here it is. It's a bit of a lively pan. Here's my pan. So I'm going to fry my eggs in it. So pan, pan. You can clearly hear pan, the P at the beginning of pan. Okay. So we are now going to play a game now where I'm going to say some words in robot talk to you, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm using all of the sounds you would need if you were going to write this word, okay? But I'm breaking them into their separate sounds and talking like a robot. But I want you to listen to those sounds, squeeze them together in your mind and call out the word that I am saying. So squeezing those sounds to make one word, okay? So let's imagine that Fred here, here's Fred, say hi to Fred, give him a wave. Fred is going on a picnic and he's taking different items on a picnic with him. Let's work out if we can tell what he needs to pack when I speak it in robot talk. Can you shout it out to the camera for me? That would be fantastic. Okay, so first of all, Fred needs to pack some What word do you think that is when you squeeze the three sounds together? He needs some jam. Hopefully you heard those three robot sounds, squeeze them together and you can work out it was jam. So jam for you, Fred. Next, he wants to take with him some ah, 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 Can you work out what sound I'm saying in robot talk? What word rather? Ah, ah, I am saying ham. Spells ham. So there's some ham for you, Fred. Hopefully you could hear that's what I was saying. My next item is apple. 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 What does Fred need to pack on his picnic? Apple. Can you squeeze those sounds together to tell what word I am saying? Apple. He needs an apple. Apple. There you go, Fred. An apple for you. Next up, Fred is going to pack some jelly. Jelly. Can you work out what I'm saying there? There's 4 sounds, so it's a bit longer. Jelly. Bit of a tricky one. Jelly. Jelly is jelly. Wobble, 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 Fred. Some jelly for your picnic. And last of all, Fred needs to take some milk. Milk. 4 sounds, so a bit trickier. Milk. Milk. What does he need to take with him? Milk. He needs some milk. Milk. So there's some milk for you, Fred. Hopefully you could work out some of the robot talking sounds that I was making and you could squeeze them together to tell what word it was that Fred needed to take on his picnic. So that's the end of our phonics session for today. We'll be back again tomorrow with another new sound for you to learn. Take care. Bye-bye.